Watch this. 20 minutes into a YouTube video in Zen browser, listen to the audio.
Whole mermaid, llama, Cheerio, cotton candy, Fruit Loops, Jolly Ranchers.
That's not my mic messing up, that's the browser. I'm just one more tab. Zen's been my daily browser for a few months now, and honestly, I like it. I'm not here to tell you to uninstall it. But there's a pile of problems nobody's being upfront about, and I want to walk through the real ones with the actual bug reports so you're not just taking my word for it. Let's start with the one that hits you fastest if you try to make Zen your only browser. Netflix, Disney+, Prime Video, all black screen. Zen doesn't support Widevine, the DRM system most streaming sites require. And this isn't a next update fix. Google hands out Widevine approval browser by browser, and Zen's team is still waiting on that with no real timeline. There's a GitHub thread where someone asked whether Zen could just use a different DRM system instead. The answer is basically not easily. I'll link it. Second one's happened to me more than once. You're switching between workspaces mid-task and one just stops rendering. Blank colored box, no page, nothing. Only fix is restarting the whole browser. There's an open issue for this happening when a workspace routing rule triggers it, and a separate one where opening a link from outside the browser, say clicking a link in Discord, causes the exact same freeze. To be fair, the team shipped a patch less than 2 weeks ago fixing one version of this where new spaces got permanently stuck, and you couldn't even delete them, so it's moving. But on the build I'm running right now, I can still reproduce a version of it. Back to the intro clip. There's a GitHub issue describing almost exactly what you just saw. Audio, drifting out of sync the longer a video plays, worse past 20 minutes, worse at higher resolutions. Refreshing fixes it. Temporarily. Then it drifts again. There's a second separate report about YouTube just getting choppy while other apps are open. The person who filed it said they dropped Zen for a while because of it. And a third one about audio glitching specifically when something CPU heavy like a game is running in the background. This one actually surprised me. Someone on GitHub counted Zen spawning over 1,000 separate processes during ordinary browsing, just opening tabs, clicking around, using a memory tool that shows what Task Manager won't. None of it shows up in the normal process list. It just sits there. I've had my own machine drag after a long Zen session with no obvious cause, and I have a feeling this is why. And then there's freezing with no clean trigger. Some people get it a few times a day for no reason. Others get it specifically waking a laptop from sleep. The whole browser locks for several seconds before it comes back. There's another version tied to passkey logins, where the tab just hangs. And if you restart to get out of it, you lose whatever workspaces and tabs were open. That last part is the one that actually bothers me the most, not the freeze itself. So where does that leave things? I'm still opening Zen every day. Oh, that part's true. But if you're thinking about making it your only browser, go in knowing 3 things. Keep something else around for Netflix. Your workspaces might need a restart every now and then. And if you watch long YouTube videos, keep an ear on the audio. Builds move fast here every 4 or 5 days, so check my version number against yours before you assume any of this is still true. If you've hit one of these or something I didn't cover, put it in the comments. I actually want to know how many of you get the audio drift specifically because it seems to depend a lot on setup.